Hello guys, my name is Spencer. Here with my first ever video on the channel, can you believe it? I'm here in Slime Rancher, as you can see up in the top corner. 281 days, so I'm not exactly new at this game, and you can see I'm down here in this area. Forgot what it's called, but I wanted to come on here and just give you a little tour. You know, I don't remember leaving it there, but honestly I could have. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pick that up. This spiral steam. Okay. So here I have my crystal slimes. I thought that they would benefit best from this like coastline, you know, a bit of like a tropical area. I also have my honey slimes here, but I think I just put them there because I had nowhere else. But let's go ahead and feed the honey slimes. I'm gonna go and deposit this in the auto feeder. And actually, how many are there? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and collect 50 of these because that's the max I can get. There we go. And now I'm going to take some of these out and go ahead and throw them in. That should be good. Put the rest of these back in there. I'm not logged onto this in a while. So yeah. I've not logged onto this in a while. Put the carrots in here so they have a backup. I'm just going to throw the odd onions all in there. And then I'm going to take their plots. They don't have as much because odd onion, carrot, they don't get fed a lot. Unlike the honey slimes. I also have less of these. Now, I thought that I put my puddle slimes right here. But I guess I moved them. Anyway, let's go up. Oh, and I apologize for the mess that you're about to see. So, I use this area for chicken retirement. You see we have a few elders here and there, and I would put all the elders here. All the elder roosters and all the elder hens. And I would keep fresh chickens here too. However, eventually they just started leaving their things here. They just started leaving, and then I just continued breeding them outside the pens. So that's why you have chickens all over the place. Anyway, I think we can go ahead and go on to the next area. There wasn't any stony hens there. Do I have stony hens? Yeah, I have rainbow hens. Painted hens, I guess you could say. Here's stony hens, so I'll have to go and check how many tabbies I have, but I'll go ahead and get like 11. There's no reason I should have more tabbies than that. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this. I have a range exchange call, but I'm not going to do that. Here I have my rock slimes, my pink slimes, and tabbies. There's already a bunch of chickens in there with them. Here I have phase lemons. If they already have a bunch of chickens, I remember putting those in the auto feeder. I guess since last time I logged on, and now the auto feeder is triggered. There was a time I just clicked every decoration option I had, so that's why it all looks like that. But up here I have more crops that I'm growing. I'm growing heartbeats for the rock slimes. And I forgot to sell the honey and crystal plots. I'll be sure to do that in a minute. That's another thing. I've been losing my accent ever since I started living here with these guys, with Dalton and Nick and Jesse and Adam. My accent has been going away, and I say that maybe that's a good thing, because it's one thing if you got cat ears and a cat tail. It's another thing if you're in the south of the US and you speak with a British accent. So maybe it's a good thing that I'm losing the accent. It's still here sometimes, and sometimes I try to sound like it a bit more. So, as you can see, I've not really tried to game the stock market here. Mainly what I've tried to do with price-wise is have enough slimes where I can just sell the same thing over and over again, and I will make up the difference. I also didn't mix any of my slimes because I'm terrified of tars. But yeah, this used to be a daily thing for me. I would log on to Slime Rancher and I would just care for my slimes. I would ranch them, I guess you could say. But then, you know, I just something I beat the game, and it just becomes something that I got burnt out on. And other people needed storage space on this PlayStation because we all share the same PlayStation. Other people needed the storage space on here. But are you ready to see my favourite part? Welcome to the grotto, where I have double Q berries. And let me tell you, I don't know what it is about these Q berries, but phosphor slimes, if you want to try and outpace the declining prices, phosphor slimes are your friend. Because look at these guys, and we've tested this with somebody else, but also 100 plots. This is consistent. I don't know how many phosphors I have in there, but they get hungry really fast. And one thing that I'll say that I wish this game allowed is I wish the game allowed you to, if you've reached capacity of one item in one slot, I wish it allowed you to pick them up in the other slot. So like that, I have 2 more slots open I could have picked up Q berries with. And phosphor plots. Now those are just going to sit there until I get back. So here I have briar hens. This is because I had nowhere else to put them. And over here should be my puddle slimes. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember moving them here. But maybe I did. I don't remember putting them here because I could have sworn I put them down in the other spot. But maybe I did because I think this was here first. I can't remember. Going over to the lab. Going over to the lab section, we have some daredevils apparently. Get back down here. We have hunter slimes over here, who I guess I don't have any food for. I'll have to go back and get them. We have our quantum slimes, which are little buggers to take care of, because sometimes they just do that. I forgot to pick up the phase lemons, but it looks like they have enough in there. And here we have our rad slimes, which we have the Oka Okas back here for. Yeah, so when I got a new slime, I always made sure that I had a way to give them their favorite food. So Oka Okas for the rad slimes, phase lemons for the quantum slimes, and getting the quantum slimes' favorite food was hard. Probably because I didn't pay much attention when I was in the area. Also, I always wished that if I mixed a boom slime and a rad slime, I wished it made like a nuclear slime. I gotta go get... You like roosters, don't you? Yes, you do. I'm afraid I don't have roosters in short supply. Or in big supply, I mean. So what I'll have to just do for them is... I can feed them a couple of roosters. I have enough left over. Oh yeah, I had way more than 5, so hopefully the hens can satiate the leftover hunger. And here we go, phase lemons. Even though there's plenty in here that y'all just aren't eating because there's so many phase lemons and not enough of you. But I'll just continue dropping those in there for you. After I finish this video, none of you will exist anymore anyway, because I'll quit the game. I like this game though. It's very relaxing. You like briar hens. Do I have briar hens anywhere for you? Why do I feel like every time I come over here there's less of you? That's why. Huh. Break out now. Okay, I already got those. Do I have to go get you some briar hens as well? There's 4 of them. Okay, I'm only gonna get 4 briar hens. I hope it's briar hens that they like. You know what, I'm checking the Slimepedia. I'm checking the Slimepedia. Okay, it is. Alright, come here guys. Come on, you're going to go see the world. Alright. Would you like to see the world? Alright, see, look. Look at this. You ever wonder what's out this tunnel? It's so amazing, right? Yeah, it's so amazing. Look at the bright sky. You never saw that. You was bred in captivity. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at those okas that are already growing back somehow. Look at that bright sea. Yeah, look at the ocean. And this is your new home. Look at these colorful little guys. Look, yes. Now look at the flowers. I'll show you this one over here first. This was the one that I always liked. Because I unlocked this, but as you can see, I never did anything with it. But even though I did nothing with this space, one thing I always liked was this little activity you could do right here. You go and you just get these cocoa berries, and it was sort of rogue-likey, I think that's the word. I've heard people talking about that all over. It was sort of like a roguelike mode, because you just come here, you collect as many of these as you can. Big vehicle going by. You collect as many of these as you can, and you leave. And then when you come back, it's different. That was scary. I've not fallen off here in a long time, and I don't plan on that happening now. I actually remember those being rare, not spawning there for a while, but you always gotta check that place. So yeah, if you're ever doing this, and you can see the saber logos, there's no saber slimes in this, unfortunately. Although I do think there was a DLC that was released that had them. I think there's a deal. I guess I left that one bit there. And that one too. Interesting. And that one as well. How many ornaments did I just leave all around the place? And they just took a bite out of me. Hope I tasted good. I remember dying here one time because the slimes ate me too much. Here's another place where you can fall off, but there's usually a cocoa berry right there. Another good thing about losing the accent, even though it's still here sometimes, and sometimes I do try to talk in it, but another good thing about losing the accent is it reminds me less of home. And the less I think about that place, the better. So yeah, I'll probably just do a full run of this, and then we'll call it a day. Or I might do the other place as well. Now you see, you can get the saber plots. You can get the saber plots. I just don't know if you can take them with you or not. And even if you can, I don't know if they have any resale value. Oh, I didn't do it right. Okay, I messed the jump up. Not gonna lie, I kinda feel bad about that one. remember there was a time where I was able to just calculate how many I needed to get the full amount. And the game would always give me like 1 or 2 less. And I swore the game is doing that on purpose. Oh, I'm not gonna make it! Okay. I didn't fall off and die, that's the important part. I used to scour this island end to end, looking for like, just looking for every single one I could find, but when I find my first portal back, I'm going to leave. Because that's another thing that's random about this, and roguelikey. Not the same portal won't be active every time. But I know one that's active most of the time, and it's through here, this cave. And it's down here. Yep, it's active. Nearly gave myself a heart attack there.